on the 21st. But yeah, really strong in terms of the clutches here for Taben. He'll be on that late lurk position. And for Bro, he's taking up more of the anchor roles, but I think just a fresh breath of air for this NRG team.
Yeah, and they just looked like they had already entered into such a hot state when they were with George as well. It already looked like they were so exciting. They had so much firepower. George was bringing them so much. I mean, not only in terms of his output from like frags, but you could see how well he was setting up his teammates to succeed. So he had so many good win conditions just bringing in George, and then you continue to develop that by bringing in Bro as well. So exciting prospect, exciting build up here into our opening map of Anubis. Let's see how things shape up here. Pistol that looks like they want to threaten A early, but just that smoke trying to draw out some rotations and create a little chaos.
That's going to be a turn and burn back through E-Box. Bro, here's most of them coming through and takes up the off angle here in CT spawn to scale forward. The kill's not quite coming through. It's a double here from Evan. Bro only good for one. Bomb plant going to be coming through. Retake still very possible.
Still have to wait outside these smokes here for now. It's such good post plants established. X looking to track this kill quickly, does find it, so a chance to retake even further here now as they look to close in, and these post plants look very uncomfortable.
Oh, we got Hex 1v2. That's a great shot on the loss, but it's Evan who gets the ace. He entries the site and cleans them all out. For Chill Guys to actually win the pistol.
Jeez. You do it all right there, man. What an ace to start this thing off. Evan with all 5 kills, the opener and the closer. And it was needed because Hex landed that kill so quickly onto his teammate in E-Box, but Evan available for the trade. Keeping things nice and safe. Bringing in that T-side pistol, which is always very nice. Making sure that that defense can't build up too much of a foundation early on. Here on Anubis. We got a kit in the smoke for Hex.
So he's got the setup for that, but it's not going to the A site. Obviously, the Ninja Diffuse loadout. I think he's going to try and hold on to that. This is going to be an easy walk into the B site. NRG with nothing really to fight back with. No good weaponry. So, bomb play is going to be simple. Chill Guys. Up to 2, but we are just waiting for this next round to see what NRG are going to bring to the table here.
Just waiting for Hex to toss a smoke on the bomb. The issue is
they're thinking about it. Like, look at this. They're doing a little boost in CT spawn. You want to hunt these eco? Wait, they're thinking about it. They might do this.
They're going to give it like a late go. But you don't have to leave the bomb on Anubis. It's not.
They're going for it. Here we go. Hex doing some strafing. Oh, he died. Someone's got to pick up the kit. Wasn't meant to be here for Nitro. But, I mean, Evan at a minimum. Look at this. That's 2 kills. That is not bad at all. It looks silly. It looks silly there from NRG going for the Ninja Diffuse late, but it results in 2 players dying to the bomb. That's great economic damage.
Yeah, I mean, that's fantastic. You make the bomb look effective on Anubis, and you've done your job incredibly well. Usually you're always safe on this map, but fantastic bit of exit damage when there was so little invested, and again, there was a serious chance that maybe if Hex didn't die on the inbound, they could have made something happen there. It's a cool little idea from NRG on a eco. On to the gun rounds here. That boost is going to be a symbol, but I don't know how much vision you're going to have over it. I'm going to just walk through the smoke.
Okay.
Nitro's going to be in for a rude awakening, expecting that respect.
But they did not. They're already through. And now, A-site play. Hex in some deep trouble. He's in a basic 1v5. And he'll go down to Magic. OC will be able to trade out at least one. So NRG in range of the site. But a retake effort, not going to happen. With that smoke, it's too suffocating here for NRG. They have to back away.
That's a fantastic start right there. It felt like a bit of a shallow smoke from Nitro there. I mean, it was more towards the front of mid there. I mean, pretty close to where the drop-off is, so kind of surprised to see that smoke being put in from them, and then for him to walk back into it a little lackadaisical. But again, you know, you're dealing with a team that should be fearing you. In theory, they should be scared of making big overextensions being the one move that can cost you rounds. And instead, they're getting met with confidence, pushing smokes, fearlessness. Yeah, that's got to be a surprise for Nitro for sure.
But with 3 safe guns, it's no problem for NRG. They're back in the fold. And it's taken some brilliancies to win these rounds for the Chill guys. That ace on the pistol round is what got them started. A good molly. Taman is gonna just stand in it. He's waiting for his own molly to start revving up before moving forward. Now that's a nifty flash from George. But not utilized. B split inevitable. Lost. Lining up what seems to be a pop flash here for these E-box players to move. But George back at the site. No one wants to move right now. That HE's on the money. And it's just hesitation from both sides. No one gonna overface. Now George wants to make a move, and that he does. It's a 1-for-1 though. The defense gets thinned out. Nitro from CT spawn does shave away a kill. Bro still alive. Back at the site. Will be taken down eventually, but then that buys time for the flank. Hex with a double. And NRG clamp down on B.
I mean, that right there is exactly why, and exactly what you'd expect. A little bit of fear, a little bit of hesitation coming through from Chill guys. I mean, I don't know what they were waiting for there for so long. They looked like they had the flashes, the execute utility already down, and then they just never really hit go. And I know that they were smoked off in B main, but in all reality, being smoked off in B main has never stopped any team from popping through that smoke and, you know, getting one good flashbang to attacking on that site. But by the time they finally did attack, it was a little too late. NRG reinforcements arrived. And that hesitation, it certainly killed them there. Back towards middle though, that's where they worked out last time. The same shallow smoke from Nitro spamming.
Oh, and then he has a whole team run through. He sees 3. So that's smoke going into camera. Both players kind of locked out. There's another HE that will break the smoke too. And Chill guys are going to slink away from mid.
Yeah, in theory, they should have lost some B main control for the amount of presence they put mid early on, but they didn't push B main here on NRG. So kind of a missed opportunity and a panic to rotate over. Ends up being a big win for Chill guys at the moment. You get to play in a 4v4 with still 45 seconds. You're looking to weaken one side of that map.
Gonna re-clear middle. It's empty. So NRG are effectively saying, hey, let's play a post plant on this one in Merrill. Well, he's not gonna be seen in middle. He's gonna activate on this timing. OC is dead. Didn't clear that right side corner. And that's empty as it initially seemed, and Bro can't win his duel. That just leaves George hunting down Merle here, and comes away with all 3 on that mid lurk. Chill guys are off to a great start here on Anubis. NRG, for once, feeling pressured.
Yeah, this is an incredible look there. I mean, I was highlighting here. Can we see that resistance? Can we see that fight? We knew this team, you know, had a decent season last go around and looking to replicate that. Maybe try and one-up it and try and make playoffs this time around. And starting off here with a fantastic result in the early days versus NRG is exactly what you're hoping for. Nitro. At some point, I need to get a little support system geared towards middle on these gun rounds. If that's where Chill Guys continue to target, if they continue to just put pressure on him,
Ooh.
I need some help. It's a nice
that
shot from
ding-
George.
It might draw him back in. He's thinking about it. But he's like, do I want to swing into 3 players?
Could be fun.
Probably not. So instead, George scares them off of B main. They're going to take mid here for the Chill Guys. In the meantime, Hexed on a main control duty. Well-timed smoke at the 40-second mark.
HE for it. Looks like they're going to move a little quicker. Getting this well-timed lurk on mid.
And mid again, but he's not activating as quick as he'd like, so OC able to rip a deagle shot off and get a lot of damage onto Evan. Bombs on the ground. That's going to take a while to pick up.
Flanks.
And Chill Guys, there it is. Bro is arriving on the scene. Up close, he's got another. Bro, double dink on the 5-7. New addition. You criticize his fragging. He's got it right here as he puts together a third. Bro on the flank eviscerates the Chill Guys. Gets some NRG.
My God. Takes that one by force right there with the 5-7 flank arriving quick, but then he's known that he still has to fight through that fire and managed to find all 3 remaining. That's a fantastic flank offered up by NRG. Such a quick motion right there where they needed to get moving. That's going to bring NRG a little bit of life on the CT side. Chill Guys looking great out of the gates. Bringing through that consistent success here. Letting around like that slip is going to haunt them. If that allows for NRG to build up CT side momentum and change the tone. Highlighted here that Nitro probably needed a little support, considering how many targets he's had towards middle. He's getting that here. Hex alongside him. Some good conditioning from Chill Guys, especially if you quickly move in towards B.
And they're gonna run through the molly. George has got a counter back, however. His own molly messing with him. Underhand flash in true George fashion. He gets a kill. Breaks the smoke there, but Bro gets taken down. And that needs to be Hex from the back of the site. It's not clean. But however, Nitro dropped the bomb. He is trying to save them off here in E-Box. Flashbang back in. Nitro blinded up, but they don't swing him. And so, we're still playing with the angles. Deals with Merle. And that buys time for OC to work into position, but he gets dealt with. That leaves Nitro 1v2, sandwiched between 2 players. Can we see something vintage out of him? No. Lost will just swing him and hit the shot. Chill Guys gonna advance to a 3-round lead.
Just a thin pillar protecting him right there, but Chill Guys able to break past that trio of a defense. They had the numbers there ready to go, but couldn't hold steady. George opens it up pretty quickly with that wild play inside the Molotov, but ends up being a little overwhelming for the other players on site, on staff. Timeout call from NRG as they know they need to take a moment to breathe, stabilize this game a little bit.
Things are getting a little awkward for NRG. They actually have to make a decision on how they want to play this game. And they're gonna buy down. Bro had nearly 7k in the pockets and decides to drop OC and AWP. So here we go. OC with the weapon of choice. And Evan just jiggle peeking for it. They know they've got this guy Evan trapped. Problem is that he's got cover.
Playing dodge flash. Flash play is coming. Bro. He's able to escape with a kill. And you never saw Evan activate. Try and protect his team. He goes down as well. Bro's ripping him with the 5-7.
Nitro knows that they can cross towards Temple, though. And George will be in charge of covering that. But they're going to make the even crazier play and walk into spawn. George gets on the angle, though. Magic isn't ready. And then George readjusts his entire screen there. Takedown lost. Merle walking over his teammates' corpses to face the horror that is George right now in the palace. Gives them a scare with a triple. And NRG are up to 3.
A little bit of back and forth that it seems the CT side's going to survive, and somehow managing to escape with the 5-7s, and again, it's Bro that starts it all off right there. I'm wondering why Evan never peeked to try and help out his Opper when he hears the shots pop off. It felt like just left him out high and dry. Which is kind of a surprising thing to see. Feels like that's what the setup's all about, but you know, either way, small breakdown in the setup happens there. Bro capitalizes perfectly, and then George closes it out with some nice shooting from him. Leads to a timeout from Chill Guys here, so they know that they're in kind of forced by territory that they will go for. We'll see if they can muster up more of that execution power that we saw earlier in this half.
Just don't visit Bro's bomb site. Honestly, the impact is incredible from him. That triple kill, and then the 5-7 double. Bro has been instrumental in the round win so far for NRG. Yeah, he's all we can talk about. We get it.
We've seen him on the 5-7. We've seen him on the rifle. We haven't seen him on the AWP. What do you think he's got cooked up for us here?
Freed from the Astralis shackles. Device would say, no, bro, you can't pick this one up. Well, now he can. Welcome to NA, bro. Let's see what you've got, because you're going to be needed. First op shot's good out of Bro. But he's missed another, and Nitro couldn't convert. A lot of tagged up players here. Taven on 18, but Hex doesn't want to give it a look in. Bro needed more.
Yeah, you also have George playing very forward-facing in the E-box right there, just not fully aware of that explosive nature that Chill Guys could have gotten away with. And again, it's that B-side defense that crumbles pretty quickly when Chill Guys are able to explode on into that. You got 3 players there. George goes down so quickly, so technically 2, but just feels like very forward-facing, whether you want to hold on to that molly for a little bit longer. I feel like that could be something that they could use long-term here, holding on to that utility a little bit better for NRG, because they're dispensing some of these mollies so early on E-box, and as you can see, when you do that, it makes it very easy for Chill Guys to just charge forward.
You know, George is a disrespectful player in that regard. I think I was telling you before the broadcast started, but like, NRG is going to dominate this season because they've got George to farm all the noobs, as we say. He's very good against just, you know, the pug mixes, right? He kind of plays down to their level sometimes, and he dominates in that fashion. But he's being humbled in his way, where his playstyle has actually been punished. Fast through mid. Nitro, don't get caught again. He will tuck away in A.
mid-contacting that they really take a liking to. Managed to deep smoke. Just temple position. Bit interesting here. What do you do to operate without any map control? Again, you press towards B a little bit. You're going to start to rotate their players in the right direction. Will they be there in time here? It's going to require some defensive measures from Hex to buy time for these players to get involved.
And here we go. Hex, they swing before the flash, and then there's a team flash. Hex gets the easiest triple kill you could ask for right there. They all blind themselves.
They set him up with a perfect flashbang. I don't know how that happened, because they banked the flash. It landed off the wall. I thought it would have not really blinded them. Their backs were turned to it, but the person that was trying to trade onto Hex is fully blinded up, and the person who threw the flash was also blind, so no one was available to trade him out. And the back and forth will continue here. No one's able to gain a real head of steam at the moment. But again, if you're NRG and you're trading rounds back and forth, you're on the CT side of Anubis. That's something that you kind of take.
Well, now there's the momentum. Hex is just here for lockdown. He swings forward, though, and doesn't get a headshot out of it. So Magic is in with an entry, and Nitro is here to pick up the pieces, and he finds a double. Man advantage here for NRG, but Merle forever in middle. He should change his residency here. Spotted, and will get away in towards camera with a smoke. Could be devastating, but Bro, of course, arrives on the scene. Requires some help from afar here. As Bro arrives with the retake double, and NRG are clawing their way back into Anubis.
Now they break our theme here, the back and forth. Winning 2 in a row. Bringing in some energy here for NRG. See if they can keep that up here long term. Got one more round to play, and then they get to hop into the easy half here in theory, so that's what they're looking forward to. Hopping into that T side and showing their strength on this map.
And chill, guys. Just looking at the mini-map, I think this round is a one-way street.
Beast worked out well for them. But I'll try it again here with an early pop.
Oh, but the flashes are not good at all, Bro. Completely free sprays for 2 kills.
Left outside looking in here. Again, it's going to be a bomb play, and this is a smart move from Evan. Taking more real estate on this map.
A re-smoke into E-Box as well. They're going to have to fly through that. Or set up some form of utility from outside of B. Hex has a util set to drop in. Nade to break the smoke. Multiple flashbangs, but then there's Lost with 1 Deagle headshot. And then Taven is able to follow up as well. This comes down to OC and what he can do on the retake. Needs to get on that bomb soon, but he misses. Hex has got his back, though. And the defuse is there, a lot more awkward than NRG would have wanted. But at the end of the day, they tie this one up.
If you wanna be my love, baby, gotta take it slow. If you wanna be my love, I'll show you what you wanna know. I pack my suitcase,
Headed out the door, I keep my shoes laced. 2,000 miles away from home, a couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
Miles past, turning back, found my track, face the fact, she a cold one. Never gonna settle for none. Stay up every night till I won. Don't mind a slow rise now. I'm confident opulence isn't a long ride out. When I look back now, I'm astounded. A quiet boy from old age, but always felt the world was a stage, yeah. I celebrate one last late night. My whole life ain't staying.
I pack my suitcase, headed out the door, I keep my shoes laced. 2,000 miles away from home, a couple dollars in my pocket, never stopped the boy before. I load my bags and hit the road.
I'm headed to LA. Headed on my way. I'm headed on my way to LA. Headed on my way to
Couple thousand miles, throw it on the dash. Shit, the 10,000 hours, can't let them pass. Yeah, well, I was putting time in, you was pulled up wildin'. You always had shit to say, now when I see you, it's silence. Thought I have a Grammy by 25. Commas after commas, next to dollar sign, yeah. Had to remind myself why I'm living.
After a shaky start here for NRG, they're back. They're definitely playing well. Bro is coming through with non-stop impact. I feel like they haven't lost a round where he's gotten a kill. Except for the pistol. I know. Get technical, guys. As we're jumping into Chill Guys NRG, I'm fine. Joined by Cole, Extra McHenry. Let's get this one done here on Anubis.
That's what they're looking for here. Great into that first half. We're able to recover it to a 6-6. That's the CT said he can be happy about. Nice little spot from Bro. He transfers it into a kill as well. But Evan's still holding down the back line of this site. Fantastic double down for him. Till the trades start to come through and the site access gained here.
Smoke in Heaven is, I would say, fading soon, but Merle didn't get the angle he wanted. Taben popping off some shots. Can Merle cast a spell here on NRG? We got Taben as well circling the site, but then comes the swing! But Merle couldn't get anything more done. Nitro swings with the whole team on a 1-2-3. And that's one extra here for NRG.
Yeah, fantastic pistol right there. Bro's entry pathing. Little jump peek there to get some vision and open up things. But Evan does a good job of offering up that resistance, so. Nice attempt from Chill Guys. Just Nitro shutting it down in the clutch. Making sure that round doesn't go too far out of the picture now. Instant force buys here. Neither one of these teams has been too interested in calling saves out. We're going to see a pretty hefty investment and a lot of players towards A. No Flash is just going to be open for a contact approach or looking at peek on the timing. That Molly's going to make them dance. Yeah, one splits up from the other.
Yeah. Defeat in detail here from Hex. Oh, missed flash. Doesn't matter for him. He gets another headshot in. George not as lucky. A lot of damage dealt, but an even stead between both teams here.
I'll walk away. Having to lick their wounds here. A whole lot of damage, but still holding on to a 3v3 is not the end of the world. Magic still playing very forward facing in this A main control. He has another smoke as well. He can just underhand as soon as required. I wonder if that's going to force him to move away from this side of the map. I think it would almost have to. Yeah, you can see that they're slowly inching towards E-box instead.
Yeah, and it's just Merle with a deagle. Oh, and Bro even catches Lost looking for more, and Merle can't land a headshot. Magic is here, and that smoke is no good. Magic recognizes that, walks through, but Nitro is ready with the counter. NRG bests the force buy, and they're going to get off to a roaring T-side start.
Yeah, he's not going to let that small oversight cost him. Right there, he's got the details nailed down. And wins out that force buy without any complications. Now finally we are going to see the eco come out. Got a pretty heavy investment. Magic rocking the deagle and armor. This one. It's always good to have a little bit of fun here. And that's why he bought it.
Ouch. George has not been having fun against these guys, I won't lie. Nitro neither. As he gets dinked.
Too many players, too many targets on middle right there. They get a little bit overwhelmed. I mean, they walk away with a kill and a lot of damage on a Nitro. Look at the damage that they took in return. It's 12 on the Magic.
Thing is just need to puppy guard the guns to make sure this round doesn't get out of hand. In the meantime, OC solo. Oh boy, puppy guarding didn't work there. As Taven takes another kill, Hex will get onto the B site, sure. Or rather A, gosh. The small site. The small site. And here we are, Hex. Back of the fountain. Nitro's gonna swing forward, but get taken down. Now this has to be Hex, and he's got a Galil spray transfer. That's difficult in its own regard. Can he make it more? Well, now he's gonna have to do it all. OC is down. Hex needs an ace. Magic is low, and Lost is armorless. This is doable. Fake on the defuse. And but Lost, what a shot. Necessary headshot. And that's gonna get the round for the Chill guys.
Did it while getting aim punched straight there as well. Fights through the adversity, closes out the round. Make sure that X can't get away with that clutch. That looked so doable. Looking for that ace, but completely denied there. What a shot from Lost. The whole squad walking away with a complete victory. Again, as I highlighted the investments for that CT side, it was a deagle and armor for Magic, sure, but everyone else was on no armor and small pistol upgrades like a P250, and they get away with a complete steal.
Lost is seriously gonna walk through this? Respect it. Are they going to clear this? With the flashbang, it's a 1-for-1. Bro quick on the trade. But that is the bomb spotted. Not scrambling that extra rotation. It will be a two-man defense. In the meantime, Hex is walking out the A site again. Maximum confidence right now.
You'd think they'd be causing a little bit more disruption and rotation, but still got a pretty decent defense ready to go on this B side. That HE was perfect.
And this site execute is perfect. Bro with the molly and then the nade to catch them as they're moving from it. Problem, they've lost the bomb over towards jail. They have to swing in the open around CT, and that's where Taven and Evan cut them down. And this game's getting close.
Yeah, did Nitro just push forward with the bomb there?
No, he was down in pizza.
Oh,
he was down in pizza. I believe Bro lost a fight to the Palace player. And went down.
That's tough for NRG right there. They had that sight in the palm of their hands. All they needed to do is more comfortably get that bomb, and then they're forced into these pretty uncomfortable duels. And the rotations for Chill guys have just been perfect. They've very snappy on these rotates. They've been where they need to be and with efficiency. And again, it's just fearlessness out of this team. Pushing B main like this, taking control, not nervous about the names on the other squad. I mean, look at Earl just holding off the entire B side by himself because why not?
And with no utility here for NRG, it's kind of hard to mask your approach. Hex burns out of position. I think Merle's gonna take this fight in a second. A double swing down and a team dink there for Magic. They know where Hex is, but as they spend 2 players trying to hunt down this Glock, they run out B main. Lost though, A4. Those extra bullets certainly help. USP to close. Quad kill for him. Lead retaken by the Chill guys. This is a weird game.
It's getting a lot weirder than NRG would like. They've got individuals stepping up here. They are looking to get them consistently, but players like Hex having a good map here. Bro's been stepping up in a big way. Like you said, George has had a tough time of it, surprisingly. See if that changes here. I mean, again, they just don't care. Gonna swing B main as quick as possible. Moss was looking for a little bit of information. Got the op posted up on middle. Taking a bit of a deep line. If you were scared about an op being on the other side of things, I don't know if you take a duel that confidently, but Chip guy's just playing with maximum confidence right now.
Taven reposting on middle. Nitro's gonna sit inside the smoke. 3 players back in. Nitro 1 for 1. Good flashbang as well. Oh, but George runs out of ammo. In what was a great flash, great setup, and should have been NRG dominating this round. Instead, is a desperate run into E-Box right into Merle. 1v4 for Bro. That's not happening. And Chill guys have a chance to run away with this map and perhaps even take it.
Yeah, it's looking like it. This CT side holding together like glue right now. Again, rotations always where they need to be here. This is very good protocols for holding on to this E-Box control as well, keeping that utility late into a round, and this team's showing some serious efficiency here. Much needed timeout for NRG. Stop the bleeding. Try and come up with something here to work on the CT side, up against the CT side rather, and getting a lot of utility here. Those pistols and Tech 9s coming out kind of hints at a more poppy play. See what they have in store off the back of that.
I mean, it's just that George reload. That kill onto Evan should have been free. I think we're just looking at a straight A hit. Yeah, this is going to be fast A. Here comes the blast through. There's about to be 3 players in position. Smoke to extinguish. Flashbang's on the money. And Bro's got the initial. The thing is, the Tech 9s need more space. They need to fight Taben. I'm not sure how they can play this post play, especially with those grenades. NRG have run out of gas, and now here comes the crackback from the Chill guys.
We're gonna find the next layer of this now post play. And like you said, that's taking further map control, and they're trying to do that.
There we go, and the Tech 9 for Hex is good. It's a 2 for 2, but up top, George does readjust and puts it into a 1v1. OC out in the open, and he gets it done with the Deagle. The clutch is there for NRG. The Tech 9s do it.
Just needed that last kill right there. He landed the initial shot that I thought was going to do him in right there. It sends him down to 2 HP, and OC connects on the second as well. And that's, I mean, an incredible round there. Talk about Hex rolling in on like 4 HP and finding 2 extra kills. Just knowing that he was certainly dead, but also then finding 2 extra kills with that low of HP is incredible. That amount of impact certainly going to be felt, and he's still playing a good game. Lost has been playing pretty forward-facing in this B duels.
Chance here. Tucked away first. Not the second. George just trade. Merle standing in the molly for just a little bit. Back away. There's no commitment here from NRG.
Thought that was going to be a little bit more aggressive there overall, but they reined it in pretty quickly. Just looking to threaten. What Lost has been doing a lot as well has helped Chill Guys big time, and that's take a lot of B main control and space, so punishing that early is a huge relief for them, I'd imagine. At least putting it into a 4v4.
It's a gamble rotation here from Chill Guys. Playing 3 on B, but they're right with the gamble. And it's paying off. 2 for 1. Merle, underhand flash though. And Nitro finds another. Nitro swings with OC. And that puts Magic in a 1v2. Bomb to be planted. OC to cross over to B main. And Magic, what was looking great for Chill Guys as they stacked up the site, now up against the ropes. Magic gonna walk forward, and OC's reposition unaccounted for. NRG beat the bomb site stack.
That is a huge win right there, considering, like you said, that massive stack that they had to fight through. And being able to overcome that adversity and finally build up a little bit of steam here in this match. So massive for them. And now it forces a timeout called from Chill Guys, as they'll look to take a breather, figure out what went wrong, figure out what they need to adjust, because now NRG are kind of building into their tendencies. But in all reality, I feel like Chill Guys did everything right in that 4v4 to set themselves up for success, other than just land those kills in the 2v3. This one becomes a huge swing round. Look at this. Full investment in for Chill Guys. I believe they just called 2 timeouts as well.
Back to back. They're going to try and win this round with everything. It's also the psychological warfare of a timeout, because you wonder, hey, are they just going to do something different? Are we going to get aggressive on the CT side? What map control did we want to fight for? Obviously, NRG are going to have to think about what's going to change after the TO. So let's see it. Chill Guys had a chance to win this map, and it might slip away from them if they lose this round.
Quite the greeting for David. Flash right to the face. X looking to shroud his
so
crossover.
wonderful. Now that's some nifty stuff. Now A main control. And needing to concede.
Trying to bait out some that CT side utility. Again, just the B side is completely left a little bit empty. There's just so much emphasis on A. 4 players in this direction on the map.
They missed their A main smoke. We have Magic who fires that off. But they missed this A main smoke. They're going to start piecing apart this entire defense. Hex and George slice through. And Bro cleans up the tail end. That leaves Merle. Once again, NRG take down a 4-man bomb site.
Back-to-back rounds, they've had to do it. They're just left scratching their head as they're, you know, constantly left in those positions. But managing to fight their way through it either way. That's something you'll take. At the end of the day, they're being able to bring in that sort of efficiency. And you're up against these full buy rounds. Incredibly impressive stuff coming through from NRG.
Terrorists win.
Now they reclaim their lead. And as I highlighted, that big swing round could lead to NRG grasping at map point first. All they gotta do is make sure that they don't fall victim to another eco.
Yeah, NRG had to face through some adversity. This game wasn't easy. Some of the rounds, they had to do things the hard way. Facing down versus aces versus clutches. Lost to an eco. And immediately, right after, picking yourself back up. I mean, you can just look at the kill totals on the left side of your screen to the right side of your screen. That doesn't look like a 1-round lead, does it?
Oh, not quite. Find themselves at the moment. Magic playing a pretty deadly game of whack-a-mole. Nitro feels like he knows something's up. Oh, and Earl has incredible map control.
Okay. Another
is-
sack.
This is huge. This could
What's
uproot it.
getting held for, though? At the 50-second mark, is Merle going to keep going? He's going to wait for contact from his teammates instead. Walk forward in middle. Magic will go. Cleared. Nitro, 1. Oh, another from Nitro. Here comes the flank, though, from mid. Closed in by Merle and Tabin. Both players coming through from that camera side. Lucy dodges out on the flash, lands the shot, and that just leaves Tabin 1v2 fully blinded up. And NRG again, another 4-man stack, no problem.
Yeah, just keep running it down. They want to enter into your bomb site with the most resistance possible. Their defaults have been so acentric, and Shield guys have been so heavy on some of these A defenses as well. And when Merle gets that space, I mean, obviously you're going to stack in the resources over there, but NRG just passing the test, even despite that fact. Even Merle holding off on that flank. Impressive stuff there. Almost a shot from OC going aggressive on that mid duel. Misses out on that shot, but there's more B aggression as well. This time lost going and fighting B main. Once again.
Bomb leading towards the A side to start. And Hex showing off his lineup knowledge. Meantime, Lost advancing on B again. And everyone kind of retreating away. Pushing at the 30-second mark. Lost with a massive flank here. brewing, but he's not going to have any targets on his screen. Instead, they might just beat him to the play. Hex is already in through A main. But that molly into camera, I think Lost has 2 kills on his plate, but in the meantime, it's Taven. The sight falls. Lost can do whatever he wants back here. Bro's playing games with him. They're gonna get the bomb plant, and Bro's gonna get the kill. NRG, again, challenge every setup, deal with every flank, and they are gonna win this map. It's just Merle in a 1v4. They said, let's just do it the hard way. And they did. And there you have it.
That's what it seems like right there. They had to do it the hard way. They had to fight through so much adversity, so many bomb site stacks, so many 4-man leans. And that's just because Chill Guys did such a good job of developing information. But